Good evening. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Sling, what's up, man? Hey, appreciate you. I actually saw your name earlier pop up. Your name cracked me up. Echo, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well tonight. So yeah, y'all, we are doing a Teaching King's Fall raid. Infamous, thank you so much for following on Twitch. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. So yeah, we're about to hop in. You do, yeah. So if you would like to get the Pixel Perfect emblem, you know, I had it above my head the other night. Give me 1 second. I'm going to move it back over here. Because when I talk to people about it, I like being able to just point above my head and be like, yeah, if you want this emblem. So you actually, believe it or not, you do not have to gift a sub. You can just subscribe yourself, Infamous. If you would like to sub to the channel, you will get it from there. So, Sling, I'm doing well, man. Doing very well. Just clocking into work, technically. No, I've been working on stuff all day. So yeah, Infamous, if you wanted to go ahead though, if you wanted to just subscribe to the channel yourself, you can do that as long as you're not a sub, which you just followed. So, but all right, y'all, I'm going to hop in to this chat here and we're going to get the team pulled together. So let's do it. Hey, Lethal, how you doing? Or Lethally Sweet? Good evening. Echo, you all over the place. Starting on the YouTube side, moving over to the Twitch side. You're going to bed soon? Are you in the UK? I'm guessing. Gotcha. Yeah. I'm kind of getting the place that we got so many people in our clan and so many people I play with that are just various places. So yeah, I thought it might be. Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good. Good. Today's a sleepy day.
Oh.
I gotta. Oh, hello.
Hello, gamers.
How are you?
Hello.
Good. How are y'all?
Good. Sorry
I'm pretty
that
well.
I got jump scared by the by the entry sound. It's been a minute since I heard someone with an entry sound. So.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, that's one way to take it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with it. So, hello.
Hi.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, thanks.
All right. Neo is here. All right. 6 is in my fire team here. Can I call you Snap? Can I just call you that? Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm big on one syllable call out names if it's possible. If
you are all good.
I just sent
You can
you my my joint code, so you can use that.
You can call me B if it's easier.
B.
Somebody called me the other night.
I got it out of your bio, but thank you.
Sick. Infamous, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Enjoy the emblem. That's right above my head now. All right, everyone's in the fire team.
Yep.
Let's do it. 6 said she's on a call, but she'll be here in just a moment. But we'll get started, if that's cool with you guys. So is this whose first time doing this is this? I guess that's a better way to say that. Is this
I technically have 0 clears, but I've made it all the way to Oryx.
cool? Okay. Well, we can
So
do that.
I'm pretty aware of what I'm doing, but
Okay.
I'm all for refreshers.
Cool. Yeah, I usually end up hitting a refresher on everything, but just it's a variety of like range of refresher, right? Like if someone's been in there before, it's like, nah, our team just didn't quite pull it together, something of that sort. That's different than if someone's like, oh, I've never did a raid before. It's like, okay, well, we need to talk a little differently. So, no, this will be a good time. I love King's Fall. It's probably my favorite active Destiny raid. That's still available. So, I have a special place in my heart for Crown of Sorrow, but rest in peace. We're never getting that boy back. So. Rip. Crown of Sorrow. Hi, 6.
Hello.
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 Howdy.
Hello.
Did we hear Neo? Is the mic working tonight? It's not muted, but I don't hear him. So
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, I thought I might have heard a wild Neo come through. So all right, so just a quick reminder. Obviously, we're going to take these 2 orbs here, and we are going to dunk them into the 6 statues in the middle, and we just need to dunk them. Basically, when the first person dunks, you get about 3 extra seconds to do it. So we're going to start in this room, and then we're going to expand out. So we'll just split. Basically, I like to send just, like 3 people one way, 2 people the other, and then 1 person kind of sits in the middle. And we're going to have to keep breaking down the walls in the middle. So it doesn't matter. I'll go to the left-hand side. Someone can just come with me, and then if anyone wants to sit here in mid, that's fine as well. So... let's do it. Bat, you want to grab that one?
Yep.
And someone shoot this taken orb here down. Thank you.
I'll go right.
Okay. Bat, why don't you go that way?
Yep.
Snap and I can go to the left here. And then Neo, if you want to come to the left with me as well, and 6, if you want to sit mid,
Sure.
be cool. All right. Snap, I'll let you grab this one. You want to do this, just get a running start and then hold your interact button as you're jumping. There you go.
Hey. I dropped it on accident.
That's right.
I got it.
Nice. Grab. Okay. So yeah, just make sure before the other person gets there, just make sure to wait until the time. And then you can, like I said, you can extend it by 3 seconds. If you dunk at 0 and then they get there. So
Right here on the left.
Oh, it's on left.
all right, Neo, I'll let you go and take this one. So just come down here and pick that up. Okay, so we've picked up over here.
I got blocked in. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hold on, give me a second. I only got on right.
Then Neo, you want to come this way here. Come down this middle section. And then just stand right by here. And then once back gets close.
Go.
Usually you want to do like a 3-2-1, but realistically, as long as the person's near you. Main thing is we've had people get confused on which statue to use. So, all right, Snap, I'll let you do this next one. If you want to go back
Give me
there.
1 second.
Sure.
All right, I am ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hope it's on the other side.
And then Neo, if you want to come back into this room here, you're gonna have one. It's either gonna be there,
All right,
or it's
3,
gonna
2,
be
1, go.
back further. Yeah. So you'll grab that one. Give him just a second. You can.
Do you go closest to furthest away with the statues?
You do, yeah. So
Okay.
it kind of starts from the middle and goes as far out as it's going to, and then you move from the closest statue to where we spawned in towards the court area. So, all right, you guys can go ahead and pick it up.
1 second.
It's all right. The timer's running always in the background. It's kind of one of those things where it's more a feel-good thing than an actual thing. Okay, Snap, I think we have one more if you want to go.
Yeah, I think it's just one. We're on 5. I'll come back for it.
I'm gonna be a little late.
So dunk
Going to
right,
pause it,
dunk
Neil?
now. Perfect. Okay,
Ooh.
so it gives you 4 seconds of an extension.
There we go.
Nice.
All right, this is gonna be the last one. Oh,
Okay, you should be free this way.
got the relic.
Just my leg.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna. Yeah, our time's gonna be off on this one. So that's all right. I just think that's having to run back and forth, and we got 2 people running on this side, so it's a little uneven. Bat, let me know whenever you get back, or I can
all
grab.
right, I am ready. I am ready to go whenever.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Yep. Wow, we got a full minute. I could crawl over
Heck
there.
yeah. I know, right?
I might eat an apple, chill, write a haiku or something, like I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima.
All right.
All right, and then everyone come this way. This should be last one.
Yep.
And then let's grab those symbols underneath that. I always forget to do that, but let's make sure we get the red border for this.
All right. It's 3 times.
What's the symbols?
So,
Oh,
yep. Here,
I think I call that pancakes on a table.
honestly, I've heard worse callouts. I use worse callouts. I usually call it Squidward.
I
So
think I say this isn't eggs on a table. I don't know what I call that.
that's fine.
And then pancake on a table. But yeah,
Okay.
y'all do you.
Yep. So all right, I put in. I just dropped a
Sausage
screenshot.
on a table. Hell yeah, I like that one. Corn dogs.
Corn dogs.
I like it.
Delicious.
All right.
we're about to make everyone hungry.
Yes.
I already ate. What?
All right. So we need to do 3 dot. Okay, so the first one is the sausages on a table.
Yes.
So that's the very first one we're going to cross paths with. 3 dot is number 5. And the last one, which we like to call Flaccid X, don't ask, is 7. So I want to make sure we just got to make sure we hit 1. Did you already shoot this one by chance, Bat?
Oh, I haven't actually.
Okay, it's just right here. Okay.
These make me dizzy.
So Neo, if you were looking, I have it on like the raid resources page, but don't shoot that. But that fire, like that seal that's lit on fire or whatever, if you shoot that, that will show the different symbols. And then if you put in all 3 of the symbols, that's how we get the red border. Guess my jump just didn't reset. Thank you. All right, so I need to figure out where. Okay, so the next one we're gonna have to hit is gonna be in that final area right before we go into the Golgoroth encounter. So it's like inside the hole.
Okay, so it's within the maze.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Gotcha. Wow. Let's roll.
Let's do it. Hey, Swifty, I just saw your message.
I need to say a little prayer on this one.
You would need to get an emblem on you'd have to subscribe on Twitch, and you have to do it within a certain window. If you're already subscribed over there and you haven't gotten it, then you would need to gift a sub. All right, jumping to the right here, guys, onto this ship here.
Oh.
There we go. All right, we're watching for this one that's coming across to a right. And here we go. Then we're going to jump to the left here, guys. More of a fall down. And then we want to make sure we touch onto this platform right here, because that'll set like a checkpoint for us. And then we're going to pretty quickly jump off to the right here onto this one. But as long as you touch your feet down, you should get a checkpoint on that. So if you happen to fall, I don't believe it's going to, but if it would happen to, you would go back there. All right, we're going to have one that's going to come from the left now. And here we go. All right, so for this one, you want to come towards the back corner. We're going to have a ship that will cross in front of us. That is kind of a bait ship. We do not want to jump onto that. We actually are going to jump onto this one that's off to our right. Okay, so move forward here. And then make sure you jump vertical here. Be a little tricky. And then we're going to have one coming at us from the right-hand side here. So jump up to this one. Then we should have one coming from the left-hand side and coming this way. Okay, up here. And then this one is the most
Tragic.
Oh no!
Oh,
This is the most nerve-wracking one here.
Somebody say the line.
There goes
The
Flawless.
corner.
there goes Flawless.
All right, so guys,
Fire me.
when this ship gets close to breaking down, we're gonna jump off to the right-hand side here. All right, so jump onto this one.
Makes it smell violent. You can just hear it now.
All right, now we're off. Neo wants to stay on the ride. It's like he's at Disney World and he just doesn't want to get off. He's like, if I stay on the ship, then I'm pretty sure that they're just gonna allow me to stay. Let's do this here. How about this? Bat and Snap, can you guys go ahead and hold the plates down? And
Sure.
I'll take Neo and Honey across.
If I remember right, there's a secret chest over on like that left platform over there, right?
Yep.
Somewhere over there.
Yes.
All right, so come on
And
up
with-
here, Honey and Neo.
And with me and Snap holding the plates, that should open the door for you.
Okay, so you guys will see there's a kind of a ledge right there. That's where we're trying to get to. If you need to, you can kind of land on this as well. But if you can go straight to that wall, that's where you want to go. Okay, so I'm going to jump. I jumped early because I want to try to get out of your way. You can land here, or you can jump straight over here.
Oh, am I gonna make it?
You're going to make it. You're going to make it.
Whoa.
Now, I am worried about Neo. Okay, so here's the thing. When you're going up this, you don't want to hug the wall too close because it's got these little jut outs. So kind of like move out a little bit as you're going. And now, just come right here.
Ow.
And you can grab this. And Neo, that's what, we're not going to shoot this one, but that's what one of the seals looks like without the symbol on it. So if this was the one, like if you were looking at the raid resources thing and trying to see, and it said that it was the one by the secret chest, you would shoot that. All right, so now we're going to hold down the plates on this side. So Neo, if you want to go to the plate on the right side, and Honey, you can stand on this one on the left side there.
Okay.
Just right there, and that will open the door for them. Now they can come across to us. Yeah, Revolt, it's always amazing how well like people can cross and do that if you just kind of like take your time to chill through it. So, but sometimes it's fun just to freaking well skate and shatter skate and do all this stuff. But there's been enough times where I've forgotten to tell someone about the checkpoint, and then we get out there and there's no way for me to get back. So that is one thing I never forget to do.
I don't want to find out.
I actually don't know, but they're gonna go up to the left-hand side. So. I like that Oryx just has like a valet system here. Like no people operating it, but the ships just come right here and then they get parked somewhere else in the dreadnought.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Let's head on through.
Everybody's here.
Yep.
Yep.
Now for the big Zuck.
Up the elevator.
Oh! There's no better way to explain it. It's like, what am I supposed to say?
Whoa.
All right. So for this encounter, I want to make sure that you have something to handle unstoppable champions with, whether that's like suspension or a grenade, or I'm sorry, a rocket launch, not rocket launcher, fusion rifle. Rocket launcher may work, but it's not going to stun him. And then honestly, I'm just going to shill it. Just use Choir of One. That's my suggestion. You guys all know how I feel about Choir of One. But if you don't want to do that,
It's not a cold.
it's not a cult. It's not a cult. Stop saying that, Six. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's a religion. it's a relationship with Choir of the One. It's not a cult. So basically this is just a very heavy ad clear encounter, and there's gonna be a variety of enemies. So at times there's gonna be just little red bars that can be taken out, super easy, and then there's some times that we're just gonna have larger enemies that are high up. So I would say have a machine gun or Choir of One or a combination of both, something of that sort. Once you guys are good, go ahead and rally, and then we're gonna go on a little field trip just so we can break down the flow of it, because we're gonna be in 2 teams of 3, and we're gonna be doing the same thing, just like symmetrical. So half the team will be on the right, half the team will be on the left, but it's essentially just gonna be the same thing. So we want to make sure we don't shoot here as well. That's the only thing.
So I have a question. What is?
Sure.
It sounds like you like Choir of One, but is there a specific reason, just so I can pick my weapons?
Yeah. So Choir of One, if you aim down sights with it, it shoots. It's like the best scout rifle in the game. It uses special ammo, but you can hit enemies and you can just kill them very easily from very long ranges with it. And then if you get a really chunky enemy that's coming at you, if you hip fire it, so you don't aim down sights, it will shoot kind of like those blasts that the wyverns do, which is like a big spread shot of them. And all of them are full powered shots. So it's as if you're shooting like a super, super strong shotgun at them very rapidly. And so not only that, but then like with this season, this is also the check that you guys should make sure your tome's activated, because mine never is. But you can get like the extra volatile bursts and things of that sort from it. So that's kind of like where we're playing into it. So Asterix, what's up, man?
Okay.
How you doing?
I will give it a try. Because I do like that weapon. I just haven't used it very much.
Yeah, it has very rarely come off my character this season. It may more next season, just because we're going to have so many solar based things going on like the artifact and stuff. But to be honest, it probably won't. It'll probably just stay there. So
Okay, I think I'm almost ready.
brother, good luck, man. Good luck.
Oh, you guys are waiting on me.
Let me know if you want to play. No problem. No problem. All right. So what we are doing here, and again, this is a refresher for most, but I'm also doing this for teaching purposes because it'll be on the channel doing that and be able to take this. So we're going to have 2 teams of 3 be separated on the right and the left. And so what we'll have is 3 unique positions that you can be in the rotation. Okay. So if you're not at one, you're moving to the next. So the first position is going to be someone who starts right here where I'm standing. And that will just be, we'll just call that number 1. They're going to be a person to grab this. If you guys walk close to this, you'll see you get a prompt that says pick up brand. And so don't do it right now, but the first person will pick it up. When you have the brand, you'll be able to go in this room here. And if you look, you can see there's a totem floating over top of a plate down there. What we need to do is we need someone on that plate at all times, or as close to as all times as we can. But that room has what some of my old friends like to call the stinky. So it's a nasty poison gas that's going on in there, and you're going to be hurt if you go in there without this brand, okay? So that brand, you can think of this brand as a protection aura that's around you that will keep you from being hurt by the poison. So you want to make sure if you're in that room, you are either holding the brand or you are next to a person that has the brand on them. Okay, so you can be basically whoever's holding this brand, they have a protection aura around them. Okay, so what you're gonna do is the first person is gonna pick up this brand, they're gonna run and they're gonna go stand on that plate in there, and then as they're on that plate, they're gonna kill as many enemies as they can. They're gonna get stacks. The name of it is escaping me right now, what the actual stacks you get are, but
Oh, like Death Singers.
Something of that sort. You'll get it on the left-hand side of your screen. You're gonna see it, and it'll stack up. Usually somewhere between like 15 and 20 is a good amount. So once you're done, or let me say it this way. Once you are getting close with your brand, the buff that you get with the brand, it's going to have a timer, okay? So this raid is kind of the raid of timers, meaning that we have to communicate to each other when those are getting low. So this is going to be a little interesting with Neo on there, but if anyone could do it through text chat, I believe Neo can. So he
just type in caps lock to make it more urgent.
Exactly. And that line right there was Neo locking in. So essentially what in this encounter, like whoever's taking from, honestly, I'll go after Neo. So when I get there, I'll kind of have an idea of what's happening. So the first person's going to grab the brand. They're going to go stand on the plate. As they're on the plate, they're going to kill stuff. Their timer's going to get low. They're going to count down 5, 4, 3. The next person that comes to them will run, be in the aura with them, and then hold their interact button and take that brand from them. So let's talk about how you get it. So, or we'll talk about how you get it here in just a second. So once you come out of that room, like once you get the aura taken away, you're going to come out of the room, and then you're going to run up here to the middle, and you're going to stand on this plate right here. Okay, so come over here real quick. You want to stand here on this plate until your Death Singer's power, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, until it's gone. And you have to make sure you get rid of every stack of your Death Singer's power. That's why we don't necessarily want you to do like 30, 40 Death Singer's power, because it takes a long time for all of those to go away. They decay over time. They don't go instantaneously. So realistically, you don't want to be much higher than 20 when you're depositing. Okay. Once those are gone, the last position is up here on this balcony. There's going to be a wizard up here, and then there's going to be a taken knight. Okay. So the wizard's going to come out of this door here. The taken knight will spawn somewhere in the middle of the balcony. Once you kill the taken knight, you will see a thing called the brand claimer. It's another orb similar to this one that's down here. You have to pick that up. That will give you the ability to take that aura from the other person, okay? So the 3 positions that you would be in this encounter, you'd be on the plate holding the aura so you're safe, you're not dying to the stinky, you're killing enemies, and you're getting your Death Singer's power. That's the first position. The second position is you would be standing on the plate, depositing your Death Singer's power. And then the third position is up here where I'm standing right now, killing the wizard, and then killing the knight, and then picking up the brand claimer, okay? So once you grab that brand claimer, you're going to go into the room. Again, as you're running in, it's going to hurt you for a second, like as you're going, but you run to the person who is currently holding the aura. You're going to hold your interact button. You will steal that from them. You will be protected, and then they need to leave the room. And that is the rotation. So this is not a very hard encounter, but the hardest part is if someone gets overran with enemies and they have trouble and they're in a situation where things kind of get out of whack, if that makes sense. If you're in a flow and everyone stays alive and you call your timers out and things of that sort, usually things go pretty smooth, okay? The last thing I'll say, and then I think that we should just go ahead and split up and give it a shot, is if someone dies on the plate, what you need to do is you need to make sure, like let's say I'm on the plate and I get swarmed by a bunch of enemies and I die. And I was holding this brand right here. This brand, when I die, is going to reappear here on this plate. So remember, before you go into the room, you have to grab this brand. So if you're just standing in there, you can stand on the plate, but if you don't have this brand on you, you're going to die. So we need to make sure we pick this back up, okay? I believe in us. I don't think we're going to have that happen, but if we do, I want you guys to understand what is happening and why you might be getting hurt in the room when you didn't think you were, okay? So let's do this. Let's do, how about 6, Bat, and Honey? Can you guys go left? And then myself, Snap, and Neo, we'll go to the right. Snap, let's have you go in the room first. Neo, we'll have you
Right.
start on the balcony, and then you guys over there, you can set up how you would like to, and yeah, we'll give it a try.
So I have a question. So the
Sure.
unstop that shows up just out here, right?
Yes. So do you see that little tar pit that the acolytes are kind of like cowering around or worshiping
Yes.
around? He comes out of there. So
Okay. Thanks.
that will happen 3 times, but it doesn't happen at random. It happens at like normal intervals of dunking, but it feels random. Like we're not doing enough optimization to know exactly when it's going to happen. So just make sure you call it out. There used to be an issue where if you stunned the unstoppable as it was coming out of the ground too fast, it wouldn't stun. Bungie says they fixed it, but they say a lot of things. So I like to just let the unstoppable get out of the ground and then do whatever I was going to do to stun it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the only piece of advice I would have for the unstops. Again, we're on normal mode. They're probably going to be fine. The main thing is like if you had your back turned to it and it slammed you or something like that. That's going to be the biggest thing. So, okay. So you guys, on the count of 3, you'll grab the brand and you'll run to the plate. Cool?
Sure.
1,
I'm
2,
ready.
3, go. Okay. So let these little enemies go into the room.
What's the
All right,
what's
Neo,
the
go ahead and
10
grab
6?
that.
Starting at 10.
Okay.
And then Neo head
I
straight
got
in
it.
there
5,
to snap.
4,
Snap run to
3,
him.
2.
Grab it as you
1.
pass him, Neo. There you go.
I'm at 15 seconds. You can come take it when you get here, honey.
Okay. Thank you.
Go ahead. Just go on out. Oh yeah, timer is at the top of your screen. Just a reminder. I got 12 seconds left. Snap, I'm gonna meet you halfway here. Go ahead. Thank you.
Let me know when. 6.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey guys, let's not put stasis turrets out here because
10,
we want these
9,
enemies to go
8,
inside.
7. Sweet, thank you.
All right, take it.
All right, Neo, I'm coming your way. All right, I'm gonna grab it. Got it.
What is it? There it is.
Keep your eye out when you're in mid for unstops here.
Got it.
Got it. I was confused for a second.
No worries.
It's like, we don't have any anymore. I'm a little turned around because usually I do the other stuff.
8 seconds here.
All right, I'm on my way. Taking it.
Yep.
Ten seconds.
I'm coming.
In about 5 seconds, I'll run to you.
Okay.
Take it and then get on with it.
Oh, 1 second, Neo. I got it.
What's your timer?
12 seconds.
Okay. I got it.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
out of here.
I'm at 17 seconds still. You can just come all the way to the plate. All right, go ahead and take it. Thank you.
My way.
10 seconds. No worries.
Yep. Got it.
We are very close to being done here. Let's go. Good job, guys.
No, you weren't lying.
Yeah. I had 20 when I hopped on the plate, and it was already like at the second to last symbol up there. So for context, you guys, we're filling up these symbols alongside the door. That's kind of the scoreboard that you can orient yourself on as you're looking. But you also can kind of just get a feel for how many rotations you've done. So cool. All right. Next encounter will be a Queen Breaker encounter. So prepare yourself accordingly.
The Queen Breaker.
Yep. Want to make
On
sure
deck.
we'll do particle reconstruction. We're not going to do div because this dude's got a big old dome that we can shoot.
We got how many warlocks do we have? 3?
It's a good question.
I mean, you know me, I'm a warlock.
Are you on Titan? Okay. Can we
I
do
can run
bolt
a
charge
well if you
Titans?
want.
Do you want 2 wells or you want 1 well? Exactly.
So 2 would be great because sometimes it's a little the timing's a little tight between just there's not a very long ag clear.
Yeah, I got it.
Trell, sorry bro, I just saw your message. I'm doing well. How are you, man? How are you? So Sling, we got Touch of Malice is the exotic. We got Zali's Bane. We got Dumachelchis. We got Quillam's Terminus. I'm trying to remember if we got anything else. I'm sure we do. I just can't think of it right now. All right. Let's see here.
Ooh.
All right, so this encounter, this is the War Priest encounter, our first boss. This is actually our first of 4 straight boss encounters. I think that's why so many people like this raid so much. It's a lot of fun to kill bosses. So we've done the 1 ag clear. Now we kind of run the boss gauntlet. So what we're going to have is 3 teams of 2, left, middle, and right. And what you'll see is don't step on them. We'll step on them here in a second, but try not to step on the plates just because it will flash bang our screens over and over and over again. But you'll see that there's a lit up plate here in the middle. There's one over here on the right hand side, and then there is one up top, up here on the left. So what we're gonna do. We'll start the encounter by having people stand on all 3 plates. Once we stand on the plates, we'll start having ads come out. The War Priest will show up on stage, and he will do his thing up there. He's going to be shooting at us. He'll have the little, like, taken bee orb things that he'll send out. So just kind of be mindful of those. After we kill enough enemies, we will have knights come out. Some, like, hive knights that have arc shields on them. Once we kill them, you will see that we start basically like a symbol phase. I can't remember exactly what it's called, like if it's like plates or something like that, but we'll see something in the bottom left corner that will pop up that will basically signify, okay, it's time to start what we call as like the reading, like it's time to read. So what that looks like, if you guys go ahead and real quick, come over this way. And we'll look at this, and then we'll step on a plate so you guys can see.
Oh.
Here. So, basically, these portions that kind of look like there's like almost something like entombed inside of these totems, they have, they will light up, and you can see them when you're on a plate. So if you come over here, come stand on this plate with me. you should see, do you guys see that one lit up on the left-hand side, like lit up white?
Yeah.
So what you can see is you can't currently, from this position, you can't currently see this plate right here because it's obscured by the rock, but you can see this one. So what that means is we essentially need to just put in a 3-button code. You can think of it that way. So what's going to happen? Oh, we had someone step
Oh,
on
I think all three of us stepped.
Yeah, we had people on all 3 plates. So,
Oopsie.
guys,
Let's do it.
here, no, I'll go ahead and show you guys. Come up to I'll show you something not to do. Come up on the stage here. This is the butt. Don't touch the butt. If you touch the butt, you die.
Goodbye, cruel world.
So those are words I never thought I'd have on my screen inside of Destiny. I didn't say I appreciated it, but that's all right. I didn't say I was like super excited about it, but okay. So how we're gonna start the damage phase? Okay, so we kill all the enemies. We start the damage phase by by having a person step on the middle plate first. Okay, so let's say I'm reading. I would step on this plate, and what I'm gonna do as the reader, I'm gonna look to the right and the left. And I'm going to look and see if either one of those are lit up. And then I will call that out. Now, by process of elimination, if I'm standing here on the middle plate and I look, because let me back up. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out which order of plates we need to step on to put a code in, right? To start the damage phase. So if I step on this middle plate, it's going to show me by lighting up one of these totems which plate needs to be the first button to press. So I hop on here, I look at the different totems, and then I step off of it. And then I like to step off and then call out which one is the first plate. Okay, so in this example, let's say that the left one was lit up. So I hopped on here, I see the left is lit up. I step off, and then let's say Snap, you're the one who's on plate. I would say left. Snap would step onto his plate. And then he would start looking at the other 2 totems, and he would tell us which one is up. So Snap, let's say you say it's middle. Then I would step on the middle plate. The key is we need to stay on all 3 plates. This code we're putting in, you have to keep the buttons pressed down. Okay, do not step on and then off. The only time we do that is at the very beginning. And then finally, we know, because process of elimination, there's only 3 buttons. If 2 people are already on, we know the third person's going to be the last person to step on their button. Okay? So what happens when you step on the last button is you're going to get this giant red aura around you. Okay? That is the damage aura. And what that means is the rest of your team needs to be inside of that bubble to do damage. We are going to do damage. Guys, if you'll come up here real quick. We're going to do damage up here, right in this region here, okay? So we want to put a well, like, right here. So first well will kind of just go right there. And then he's going to be dancing just like he was a moment ago. He's going to be dancing right here, okay? So the 3 people who are not on plate duty, when we call out that it's time to read, I want you guys to come back here. Let's do this. Let's do it this way. Let's do Snap. You do left plate. I like having a hunter. Are you on hunter? Or are you on warlock?
I'm on warlock.
You're on warlock. Okay. Well, are you on damage? You're not one of our wells, are you?
I'm running damage. I got chaos reach.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll put you up there. We'll allow you if that's cool with you. I'll just have you do left, and then Neo, I'll have you do right. Okay. Actually, sorry, that's gonna be hard because the people have to be able to count down for this because we got to take it from. Let's just do Bat. Why don't you do right? I'll do middle.
Okay.
Okay. And so what's going to happen is we will do our order, put that on, and then let's say Batman was the last one to step on the plate. Bat's going to come over here. You guys are already going to be over here ready to start damage, okay? We've had times where people are the damage phase starts and they're standing over where Snap's at. And if we're doing damage, you have to be near the person who has the aura. So just come to the place. So that means that Neo, Six, and Honey, you guys would already be here where where I'm standing. I would just come back here so you're not getting beamed by the boss. Just be ready here. And then as soon as Batman or whoever has the aura gets here, you guys can slide out here, get your well down, and just, start going ham on the boss, okay? For those who are not the last one, so in this example, it'd be Snap and I, we are going to have to kill a Taken Knight, just like we did on the balcony in the last encounter. We're going to kill the Taken Knight, grab that brand claimer, and then Batman will be counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Basically, between 2 and 1, you want to make sure you just snag that thing. And then everyone else, you should just be doing damage the entire time. Get your supers off, get everything you need to, make sure you're picking up the orbs, and we should cook this dude. When we do that successfully 3 times, the timing gets less and less. So Batman in this example would have the most time with the aura, and then let's say Snap was second. Snap would have the second most, and then I would have the least amount of time holding the aura. The final thing we would need to do is basically what we do in the Sundered Doctrine dungeon, where you need to hide in the shadow of one of these totems here, okay? So we will use this one here on the left first. So if you guys will come over here real quick. So you want to make sure that you're in this shadow here, right? So this shadow extends all the way to the ground. So you could be down here all the way back to where Neo's standing and just on this line. The same thing goes for the middle one here. If we do a second damage phase and then we need to hide after the second damage phase, but what you'll see is the third damage phase, you cannot come down here because it's off the ground. So with this meta of us using Queenbreaker and everything and how optimized we are not going to be in 3 phases. We'll probably do a very, very easy 2 phase, if not a 1 phase. The truth is we're not going to be up here. If we needed to, like let's say we were doing Master, because I know that we've done some Master. I know Six has done some Master, Kingsfall recently. What we would do is we would just flip for the 3rd time. And what our teams have done in the past is you just do damage from this side the last time. And then you hop up like that instead of trying to go from that side of the stage and having to leave really early to get up here, okay? So we're not going to have to do that this evening, but I just want you to be aware of how that goes, okay? So if everyone's ready, let's go ahead and just disperse through. I'll be in mid. Snap will be on the left. Batman will be on right. And then Neo, Six, Honey, you guys can just go whichever side you want to. And then, like I said, when I call out and say, "Hey, get ready for damage," just make sure you go ahead and hop up on the plate and be behind that box over there. Okay. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
S.Keen, thank you so much for following on Twitch, man. Appreciate you. Okay, big knights have just come out. The Revenant Knights. Forgot they do not have arc shields in normal. They just have them in Master. They have arc shields.
All right.
Okay, non-plate team. So Neo, Six, and Honey, you guys go ahead and get in that box on the right behind there. Snap, go ahead and step on and stay on.
Middle.
Okay. And right. All right, you guys go ready for damage. Snap, you have first night. Go ahead. You need to. I got it.
12, 11,
Stay in
10,
mid snap.
9, 8,
Is he
7,
in mid?
6,
He will be.
5, 4,
Oh, he
3,
just spawned in.
Yep.
2,
You're good.
1,
I got it.
0.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and count for
Go
us.
down.
Count for us, snap.
3, 2, 1.
All right, go to the left totem, guys. Go here. Hop in the shadow here. So, Snap, the only thing is before you bail, or before you leave your thing, just make sure you don't have him, the knight spawn in, because he's going to spawn in at either your location or mine. So, just wanted to,
gotcha.
but I was able to hear it, so I jumped up there, and then you just took mine right there, so that was fine.
Oh, sweet.
That worked out great, yep. Good damage, though. Very
Yeah.
good damage.
Yeah. Easy two-face.
Yep. Okay, guys, we're going to take out the Taken Knight at the back, and then non-plate team, you're going to get into position here. Okay, I'm going to start reading.
Okay.
Left again.
Okay.
Middle.
Okay. Oh, off.
Oh.
Sorry, it looks like it was right. Give me 1 second here. Off plates, off plates.
How am I? Is it like on the ground?
No,
If,
so it will be it'll be fire in the sky.
Fire in the sky. Okay.
Yep. So you will see, like, because that totem was taken away, you would see just like a beam of fire going up.
I got you. Yeah, I saw the fire you were talking about, but
Yep.
I guess I was a little confused. I didn't see a
That's
white
alright.
glow. So.
Yep. No, you're good, man. You're good.
All right.
It takes like 2 seconds to get to back to that phase of where we just were. So. Any other questions about that before we start? You guys good on what's happening?
Yeah, we're chilling.
Cool. Let's do it. What's up, Dree? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. S. Dot. Oh, very nice. Do you have the same name in the Discord? I'm trying to like match everyone up. Dree, thank you, man. Thank you for gifting the sub. Appreciate you. Enjoy your
It feels
emblem.
like bullying if you don't let them out of the door.
Okay. I got you, S. Dot. Jimmy, thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate you. Enjoy your emblem, man. Enjoy it. All right, chat. I'm gonna lock into the raid here real quick.
Mates are out.
Yep.
Run
Get
next
rid of
down.
them, and then all right. Damage team, go ahead and get in position here. I'm gonna start reading. It is left again.
Middle.
Right.
Got it.
You're first, so stay up there, kill that knight, and then
Yeah.
come over.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got it. 9,
Two.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go behind the left, guys. Good job. Very well optimized right there. Do it one more time. Six holding all the heavy ammo over here.
Like shots. I'm gonna look around upper heavy.
All right, taken. Knights are coming out, guys. Go ahead and take care of them.
Oh. Okay, right knight down.
Okay. Reading phase, so damage team, go ahead and get in position. It is left again.
Right.
Okay. Mid.
All right, damage. Here we go. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yes.
Let's go.
No, we don't need to pull
We
that.
didn't even need to pull one. Let's go, guys. Good job.
Yeah, my knight didn't spawn up for me, so
Yep.
I guess it's just taking a little bit of time.
Neo was stuck standing with a celestial in hand. He's like, "What do I do with this thing now?"
Yeah, it was my knight that spawned in
That's
first,
perfect.
and then it was yours.
Oh,
Oh, I touched the
did you
butt.
touch the butt?
Oh, I touched the butt.
Touch the butt. Or as Neo likes to say, you ascended. You ascended. All right.
That's a good one.
Okay. You can't say I took it too far. All right, guys. So we're going into Golgoroth's maze. If you want to know just how to get out of here, you would do right, left, left, right. Okay, so you would do your first right, you would turn your first left, and then your first right. However, we don't want to do that. We want to step on some plates that are in here. So someone come with me here real quick.
I'll follow you, Sarge.
Okay. Now, I will be honest. I have no clue which the order of these are. I should know them by now. There is a plate right there. If you step on it, it's the wrong one. It'll burn you.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah, it's cooking.
okay, so you'll hop off of it. So we'll get the order. Bat, do you know the order by chance?
Not
Usually
by
with
heart.
The plate, which is I think where Batman is going.
Okay.
I think the fourth one is.
I know the fourth one is when you jump up.
Yeah.
Honey, you can take this plate right here.
I was gonna say, I think this is one.
Go ahead and step on it. Let's see. Hey, there you go. Good call. All right. So, Neo, we're going to go this way. Not down there. You can if you want to.
The rest of them. I only know one.
There you go. Okay. So, I think, Neo, if you want to come this way. No, it's not over here. Aldo, what's up, man? Yeah, it's going well.
Okay.
Going well.
So the one I'm at right now, I'm at 5.
Okay, so you're
So
at
I'm like
5.
the last plate. Mm-hmm.
Is there not one over there? I thought there was. So we got
I know there's 2 in the top left
6, or
corner.
you're at 4, correct? Did you go up through the wall?
I believe so. No.
Yes.
This is 4.
Did you go up? Did you jump up through the hole?
I would say no.
No, you did not. The fact that you're
No.
out here still.
No, I'm still out here. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I think that's what I was doing. All right. Sorry, Neo. We got to go back this way. I'm gonna show you this.
I think this is 4.
Yeah,
maybe,
we
or
were
2.
already there. I got confused. I thought the jump hole one was where you were standing, but it's actually over here. Full transparency, this is usually where I shut my brain off and someone else usually just says, and I just like I let everyone else get the plates because there's only 5. All right, hop up there, Neo, and then you should. Yeah,
I believe that we're where
so if
Neo's
you
going,
hop
that's
up
4.
there, or there, if you can get there, nice. Nope. Oh. You're kind of jumping all around on my screen, so it's like. It looks very funny. Like, it didn't look like your character was ever in the position. All right, yeah, jump all the way down. All right, so Neo's in spot. Bat, you said you're on 5, so I think Snap, you might be on 2. Go ahead and try stepping on.
No,
Yeah,
sir.
with the one that Snap is at, he's at 3, I believe.
Okay, so
Honey is 1 actually.
Honey's 1, and then I guess that would make 6 2.
Yes.
Okay, so try that.
My
Yeah.
plate is red.
Your plate is red right now. Honey, are you
Am I-
on your plate by chance?
I'm not on my plate.
Yeah,
yet.
go ahead and
That's-
step on there.
Oh my bad. Okay. I'm on now.
Okay.
I'm good.
So now I think it would be Snap's plate, then Neo,
I'm on.
then Bat. Okay. So Neo, go ahead and step on.
Is it-
There you go. All right. So everyone now come to the center of the maze to where I'm at. Get your loot.
Watch for holes.
Get your 1 non-area manifold. Too soon.
Nice.
There's some misinformation going on here.
I would never.
Oh, follow me, 6.
I would never.
Oh, I went 1 too far. Whoops.
Oh my god, the wrong way.
All right, we gotta shoot the symbol in the hole. It's not down there, but there is a statue
Let
down
me
there.
check. Oh, you found it?
Yeah, I think
Oh
it's
yeah, I
right here.
forgot. It's like close to the door.
Yep, it's right here. The most aggressive knights you've ever seen in this video game.
Mm.
Okay, and then let me make sure. Second jumping puzzle. Okay, so then we're going. The next one is in the next secret chest room. We should be done. All right, y'all. So we basically just want to use the exact same loadout. For that, I will say we probably want as many wells as we can, because we're not going to want to be locked into like a long damage super like a Chaos Reach for this one, and then having the orbs and stuff to keep our damage buff up is going to be nice at the various plates.
So you're saying do Queensbreaker again?
Yeah, that'd be great.
I just rallied on Chaos. I don't know if you want me to switch over now, or if we can just go ahead and give it a shot. And if it don't
Yeah,
work,
that's
then
fine.
we can...
That's fine. We can do that.
All right.
Let's do that. Can you help me grab the
gaze?
shoot the boy?
Yeah, sure. You pull out my name.
Yeah.
Do you want to be first or do you want to be second?
I'll go second.
Okay.
Let's see. Where's my sniper? Okay, so this encounter, guys, is going to be made up of a bunch of kind of like micro damage phases. Meaning, we're going to have. Do you guys see this orb that's floating out in the middle of the arena? Up here. We are going to shoot this to wake up Golgoroth here in just a minute. And then once he is up, he'll come out of this tar pit right here. That's kind of a recurring theme of this raid, or ogres coming out of tar pits. So he'll come out of there, and then basically you want to just play keep away. You want to stay out of line of sight with him as you're navigating around the room. We're going to come back in this area. We're going to kill ads that are on the left and the right. And then once they die, that orb that's up there floating right now is actually going to move over to this close left position right above my head. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have everyone who is not myself and Batman. You guys are going to help shoot that orb down. So just start firing. Realistically, you could use like a rocket sidearm if you wanted to shoot into it. Fusion rifles are really, really good for bringing them down. It's less about like total damage to it, and it's more about like the amount of damage being dealt, if that makes sense. Like there's not like a damage threshold where if you hit it with one sniper shot, it hits a crit or anything. It's kind of like we all need to help shoot it down. That orb will fall down to the ground from here down and create a pool on the ground. And you have to be standing inside that pool to do max damage to Golgoroth, okay? So if we hit a situation where you're like, oh man, my shots aren't hitting very much, that means you were not inside the pool, the puddle that got created, and that's the issue, okay? So you want to be mindful of that. Even if someone places a well and it's not lined up with that, you need to make sure you are inside of the puddle when you're doing damage, okay? So you're going to do damage. What you're going to hear is myself and Batman. We're going to be counting down just like we did in the last encounter. That countdown is not for you guys. That countdown is mostly for the other player. So if I'm counting down, it's for Batman. If Batman's counting down, it's for me. What we are doing is we are going behind Golgoroth. So he's going to be here in the middle. He's going to be big and ugly and mad and angry, and we woke him up and whatever. And he's going to be looking, or he's going to be here, and he's going to have a big like pustule on his back. I'm sorry, there's not a better way to say it. And we're going to pop it with our sniper. We're going to shoot it. And what it's going to do is it'll say like Golgoroth's, or Batman grabs Golgoroth's gaze, or Sax grabs Golgoroth's gaze. And then he's going to be looking at and attacking one of us. He's not going to be attacking you guys. So what we're doing is, if you guys can come down here real quick, just so you can see this here. Come stand right here for me. So for context, if you're standing here doing damage, and then let's say I grab the gaze of Golgoroth, I will be standing up behind you guys so that we are making a line. Okay, Golgoroth will be there in the middle. You guys will be here doing damage, and you're doing damage to his belly. And I'm up here, and he's looking at me, shooting out orbs to try to hurt me. He's not paying attention to you guys, okay? And that's why you guys are able to do damage to him. So you guys, to do damage, you're going to start here, and then you're going to bring down the orb that would be from this one. And then when we're getting close, we're getting to like 3, 2, 1. What I need you guys to do is I need you guys to go and start shooting this one. And you're going to move, honestly, in like a zigzag pattern. So you'll start here. You'll move over. Shoot. So you shoot this one down, create a puddle, stand in this puddle. You'll shoot this one in a diagonal to the left again. And then you'll go over to the right. And then one last time, you'll go diagonal. And finally, we will finish with the one over here. Okay? So you want to do damage, but you want to make sure you're prioritizing moving. Because what can happen is we can kind of get out of sync where if you guys are way behind us on breaking them, then there can be some confusion. And if we don't use all of the orbs, if we don't bring them down, that can compound and cause us to wipe. I haven't had that happen in a very long time, so I don't really expect that it will. I just, if we say, hey, start shooting the next one, I want you guys to stop damage and just do that, okay? Just go ahead and shoot the next one down. Let's get it down, move to the next one. If we got a well, let's get it down. You know, if we got whatever we're doing, okay? Once that's done and we finish the damage phase, we do all 6 of the orbs, we'll say get out of mid, and you guys want to hightail it. Because as soon as Golgoroth stops looking at Batman or I, he gets real angry, and he's really aggressive. And so if you're just standing in the middle here, he's going to go after you. So you just want to make sure you dip pretty quickly. The final thing, this is the last thing you need to make sure, but for the damage team, so anyone that's not Batman and I, you guys really got to make sure that you understand this. While you're in the puddle, one person who steps in the puddle during a damage phase, like during one of the 6 phases, is going to get what we've lovingly called the stinky, or you're going to get this like, what's the buff called? I can't even remember. It's like unstable.
Light.
Is it unstable light? So you're gonna get the stinky. You're gonna get the stinky, and we're gonna say who's stinky, and your screen is gonna go green. You're gonna have like a green smoke around you, and what you're doing is you're about to explode, but it's not gonna kill you. If you stand near, like right now, if Neo was stinky where you guys are all standing, he would kill everyone. Okay, so exactly. So a lot of stinky in this raid, and so. What you need to do, if you have the stinky, you are going to run straight to Golgoroth's feet when the timer is counting down, and you'll do a big chunk of damage to Golgoroth by exploding.
No, just so you're giving him stinky feet.
Yes.
So giving him stinky feet.
Yep. So yes. So put the stinky on Golgoroth.
Spray those things.
Exactly. So if you don't, it's going to be very obvious who had the stinky, because you will be the only one alive still. So if you're standing there and everyone else dies, there's no wondering what happened. It's just going to be very obvious. And obviously, it's not that deep. It'll be fine. But if you can, that will boost your damage numbers, because you get the damage for hitting him with the stinky. Okay?
Oh my God. This is how I talk to my dog, which just makes it funnier.
Error code stinky.
It's like talking to my dog.
You have no ammo? Do you have abilities? All right, let's see what we can pull off here. All right, so everyone help me get the orb down, and then we're gonna break off right and left. So just do teams of 3. A couple people come with me. A couple people go over on Batman's side. Let these solar knights get out of their doors if they come up, because sometimes they'll get stuck. They'll get their like forehead stuck on the door, and then they can shoot at us, but we can't shoot at them. So
Knights bond.
okay. So get the knights down, and then guys, you're gonna get into position by that first orb. Okay. All right, so everyone over here. All right, start shooting the orb down, and then remember, you're going to go stand in the puddle, and then let's get a well down, and let's do our thing. All right, hop down, and
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
All right, start shooting the
2,
next one, guys.
1.
You got it? All right, everyone shift over. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, next orb, guys. Diagonal.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11.
Who's got
10,
stinky?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got it. Next orb, guys. On here. Nice. Well done. 14, 13, 12. I'm going to turn them a little bit. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Next orb. Next orb. Here we go.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
All right, next
3,
orb, guys.
2,
Let's do this thing.
1, 0.
Got it? Right here on me. All right, full sin damage here.
Oopsie.
Let's go. Good job, guys.
GG.
Well done.
Oh. That was good because I ran out of purple.
Yep. Who needs Queen
Who
Breaker
needs
when you
Queen
have
Breaker?
Stinky?
True.
Someone in my chat on YouTube said, "Fear thy funk," which is very funny.
Here's my.
All right.
Fear thy wrath of the stinky.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure there's some things coming up that we might need to fear.
What's wild is they're not enemies at all that you can
Nope.
damage that need to. What are you guys waiting on?
Neo?
You left him behind.
I know, but I was wondering what all you guys are waiting on. Why are you so hesitant?
Fear thy wall of sauce.
The erection section.
Oh my god.
Good lord.
No.
The what?
No, I mistyped it.
How does this get needed? Oh gosh, here I go. Here I go. Can I make it to the cover?
This is the part
The
that
worst part is I'm
Oh,
trying
I
to
can
not
do the
laugh
stop.
too hard so I can actually play this
Right.
game.
this is the part where oh my honey.
What in the world?
Honey, make sure you don't slow down. Just full run like straight past it because it's going to go off behind you. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Such a
There you go.
level between people going into
Oh,
this room and they
oh.
immediately say the dick wall and then it's erection section, which is just the
Mm,
Let me do
More
that.
poetic way.
that's its legal name.
the legal
Oh.
name.
You said this one, right, Sax?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Honey, can you land where I am? Oh, did you land it?
No.
Oh, I will say, a sword is
Oh, I
helpful.
almost
A sword can be very helpful in this section. Just if you say you don't have any purple, never mind. Because that wouldn't help you.
I did. I think I picked some up before I left.
Okay. Just even if you don't use it to like sword like fly around and stuff, you like if you get in that situation where you're a little below, like on the slope.
I hit too hard. Ugh. I swear I'm gonna get this. I just played.
Oh,
this
you got
this
it.
week.
I believe.
Yeah, I've got the plate. I'm pretty sure you can come across.
Yep. So land there. Oh.
Oh, see, I hit.
So
Maybe land on the
your
other
problem is
side.
you want to land on the flat. You're hitting the like horizontal part of the wall,
Yeah.
and it's carrying over. Make sure you like land. Try your best to land your feet just directly on this portion that I'm shooting. See that right there? It gives you that weird momentum if you. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay. Let me let this go. I think
Yeah.
I was having a hard time landing on that little.
Yep. And then if you can jump all the way to where I'm at, you'll be good. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. You got it. Oh, okay. There you go. Nice.
Recover. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna let these go. And All right, if you want to get the secret chest, you gotta come this way.
Okay.
So I like to jump there. You go, nice. Okay. Then
Okay.
if you need to, you can always hold your ghost out to see these platforms. I don't know. You should be able to see them because I'm here, but
There we go. Okay. And then do we jump?
you want to come up here
Oh, okay.
and then up. So if you go all the way back, oh yeah, you can come here straight if you want to. But Neo, if you back all the way up, you can technically just go straight up there. And then hold your ghost out here, honey, and you'll see this.
The platforms?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. Then you just want to turn around, and you're going to come up here.
Oh, that's right. Ooh.
And then secret chest up here. And then Neo, this is where the final, looks like it's gone because it was activated, but this is where the final seal was for the red border chest. But Batman hit that one. All right, so for this one, here's what I like to do. If you can, like to go kind of across this way.
Whoops.
You can go that way. It just kind of takes you a bit of a longer path there. Actually, it's been a hot minute since I've been over there.
Scared me. Now where do I jump in?
So let's keep going straight here. We'll jump up here. Basically, we just got to kind of make our way down the wall. And then once we get down here, we can hop up and kind of turn around. Can you go to that one right there?
Oops. Oh.
Actually, I guess that is a little far.
For thy Titan.
Yeah. All right. And then can you come back behind you? Can you jump to where I'm standing? Just watch for that taken blooper right there. Then we're going to go behind you here.
It's like doing glitchy stuff.
All right, here you go. Oh, don't touch down anywhere. Let it, okay. My worry was that it was going, like, if you touch the ground anywhere, it would like reset your spawn point somewhere. I hate when that happens.
Yep. Oh, we're gonna recover with
grapple. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Nice. Good job, guys. Good job.
Thanks.
Now for my single favorite arena in all of Destiny. I love this room. Sniper, what's up, man? How you doing? If I got a lot of money, I'll like buy the marketing rights for like the Staples Center or whatever it's called now and just call it the Stinky Center.
Yeah.
Sniper, what's the Artifice farm this week? Oh. I don't even know what dungeons are up. All right. This is also a Queen Breaker encounter here for us. I will say, if you have the Arc Scout from the new dungeon, I would highly suggest that, because there's going to be some snipers and some enemies that will pop up on these like floating platforms that will be out kind of above the ship, and can be really, really nice just to have something for them really easy. And then there's going to be a lot of arc shields in this encounter. So, but you can use any arc weapon. Heck, you could also just use Queen Breaker if you wanted to take them out if you needed to, but you don't really want to waste. They're not that big of a deal. You don't really want to waste a bunch of heavy on them. Once you guys rally, we'll talk about this room. We'll talk about what we're going to do. Okay, so let's talk. So this room has 4 plates on it. The plate where the knight right now is doing his best, like, Tim Tebow impression, taking a little prayer break. He is on L1. The plate that is directly across from him that we can see right now is R1. And then on the back side of where the witches are is L2 and R2. Okay, the room is just 4 corners. It's not harder. It doesn't need to be harder. We like to make it harder than it is. It doesn't need to be. So what we'll do is we will have Bat, why don't you float for the 2s and I'll float for the 1s, if that's cool?
Sure.
And then does anyone have a really strong feeling on which plate they'd like to stand on? The other 4.
R1.
Okay.
I've done it before.
Honey's on R1.
Is 1 the closer or further ones?
1 is the closer. So the ones
I'll
that
take
we
L1.
are looking at. Okay. So
I'll
Snap
take
and Honey will be
L1.
R1s, and 6 and Neo will be Neo, why don't you take R2 and 6? Maybe you take L2, unless you feel very strongly and want to flip that. So
I can go L2.
cool. So what we're gonna do is you can see from right here that there's a green glow on that plate. That means that plate is looking for someone to step on it. If you have a plate that does not have a green glow, please stay off of it. So we're going to kill that knight that's on there. That plate is Snap's plate. So Snap is going to step up onto it. And then what he's going to immediately do, okay, when you step on a plate, what you're going to immediately do is you're going to look up in the air above the other 3 plates, okay? So just start looking in the air, and what you're looking for is the little Toland orb, okay? So you see it out in patrol, you see it wherever. You're going to see an orb floating in the sky. You need to call out which plate that's over top of, okay? So Neo, that's going to be one thing you would have to just type in, okay? So like if you see it over L2 or whatever, just hit us with a little call out, okay? So once we know, what you need to do is you need to be aware of where the first plate is. So we want to make sure we call that out. So in this case, it would be L1, and let's say it's L2 is where the Toland orb is. Then you would run, or I'm sorry, let me back up. One person, when Snap steps up on the plate here in just a moment, one of us, the 6 of us, is going to get torn. Okay, what that means is you're going to get taken, kind of similar to what we did in episode Heresy, where you kind of had to run. You're in third-person perspective. You don't have your guns anymore in hand, and you're just running around, and the whole screen gets black and white. That's going to happen to you, and basically it turns into a platforming game for a moment. So what you need to do is the first person going to step on the plate, they're going to call out which plate you need to get onto. For the second person, once the 2 people are holding the plates down, there's going to be these floating platforms in the sky that will form. And the person who got torn, that person who I said is in kind of like the black and white screen and they're in third person, they're going to go to the first plate and they're going to do like a little bit of a jumping puzzle up the plates until they reach the top of it. Okay. So in this case, they would go to Snap's plate. They would hop up there with him and they would just boop, 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 jump up all the plates until they get over top of L2 in this example. And then when you get to the top platform, we're going to do this 3 times. The first 2 times, what I need you to do is as soon as you step on that top platform, the very last one where the Toland Orb is, I need you to call out off plates, okay? Because if they stay on the plates, let's say Snap, and in this instance it would be Snap and 6. If they stay on the plates and they don't realize, they'll start burning if they're on wrong plates. And so they need to hop off the plates to let things reset. So the first 2 times, let's say Neo gets torn. Neo's going to go to Snap's plate, going to do his little jumping thing, get up above 6, gets to the final. You know, anyone on the team can see when someone gets to the final, but we just need someone to call off plates. So then 6 and Snap will come down. And then another knight and another plate's going to get active. So we're going to kill the knight, and then that person's going to step on their plate. So let's say it's Neo's plate this time. Neo would hop up, and then he's going to look up in the sky, and he's going to type in chat which plate needs to hop up. We will do that. The third time we do that, the person who is jumping, so let's say it's me. Let's say I'm torn for the third one, and I'm doing the jumping puzzle. I will get to the top, the final section, and I need to hold my interact button. I will grab that same brand claimer. It's the same brand claimer that we used in the first encounter to steal the aura away from the person who was in the stinky room. And it's the same brand claimer that we used in the second encounter to take that damage aura away. Do you guys see the bubbles that are on over the witches? We're going to take the bubble away from one of the witches so we can do damage. If you are the third person, what you need to do is grab that brand claimer, and then what you want to do is steal the aura from the witch that is shooting you. Okay? So there's going to be one witch that's going to be doing like a little sing-song, not really shooting at us, not really paying much attention to us. And there's going to be one that's absolutely beaming us. Okay? Just firing at us the entire time, really mad. We want to take care of that one first. For the rest of the team, when that third person gets done, and we basically call out go to damage, do you guys see those little flat, squared off platforms that are between the 2 witches? Oh, can't shoot them.
Oh,
if you shoot,
My
that's all right. We're going to do damage on the middle. So, Snap, go ahead to your plate here. We'll just do it live. But, guys, we will do damage from this plate where I'm standing right here. Or this one, depending on which one we take it from, okay? All right, go ahead and hop on. And then, Snap, where's the plate?
R1.
Okay.
R1.
So, go to L1. Oh, everyone off your plates. Everyone off plates. Cannot stand on plates if your plate's not called. Snap on. Snap on, and then I'll hop up. All right, honey, you're going to start climbing. So start climbing up those.
Oh no, I might die. Oh no, oh no.
You missed one in the middle.
Ah.
Okay, someone else can get torn.
I am torn.
Okay, so go to Snap's plate, L1.
L1.
Yep.
And you're going to R1.
I need to. Oh, you're talking about that.
Yep, so 6 got torn when you died. It gave it to someone else. All right.
Off plates.
Off plates here. Someone else is going to get torn.
it's R2.
Okay, so Neo, go ahead and hop on. And then Bat, you're going to hop up there because Neo is torn.
Yep.
And then tell us.
And then it's R1.
Okay, so honey, you step on your plate. Snipers are coming up, guys. Neo's jumping here, and then he's about to hop up. All right, off plates, off plates.
Starting R2 again.
Okay, so hop up.
Then it's R1 again.
Okay, so honey, you hop on your plate. We're gonna be short on time here, but that is the gist of what we need to do. Okay, so we just got to be a little faster. But we started that encounter when we didn't mean to, so
That's
that's
my
fine.
fault.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
And I missed a plate when I was jumping.
You did miss a plate, so there was one more between, which would have helped you, but you were getting shot quite a bit, so we'll try to.
Yeah, I was about to die anyway.
That's okay. So we just need to make sure that we're doing what we need to support it. Neo, only if you are the third person. If you were the third person and you're jumping, when you get to the top to that Toland orb, you would hold your interact button and you would pick that orb up. And then you would jump up to whichever witch is shooting at you. So in that case, the left witch was really, really mad at us. So you would hop into the bubble of the left witch. Left is in where we're looking right now. And then you would hold your interact button again to steal that whole aura away from her. Okay. And that's going to let us do damage to her. All right, everyone to your spots. And we're just going to be faster. You just step up there. So Neo, you just touch down on the platform and then you'll just hop off. And then if your plate is not lit up or not called, please do not step onto your plate. Okay. So Snap starting again and let's go.
Oh, yeah, I'm
L2.
All right, start at L1 and then Bat hop up on L2.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I'm on. It's all yours.
Snipers, guys.
Off states.
Off plates.
R2 start.
Okay. So start at R2, Neo, and then where are we heading? Look up in the sky above the other plates.
It's R1.
Okay, honey, hop up. All right, you stay up there. Snipers, guys. Got these.
Okay, off plates.
Off plates. Sax is torn.
L2 start.
L2.
And where is it going?
To R1.
Okay, honey, hop up. Everyone else can get ready for damage here.
All right.
We're going to be shooting the right witch. Okay, so everyone to damage and go.
I can do first well.
7 wells.
Works up.
The more the merrier.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Can we do this?
I don't think so. I'm worried about damage, guys.
Yeah.
All right, everyone stay here. Everyone stay here. We're going to let
Yep.
that timer at the top run out. You are safe
from here we can just, like,
inside
clear
the
ads.
aura. And then we're going to go straight back to our plates and do the exact same thing we just did. So we want to just hustle back to our plates when you'll see like a bomb kind of explode here in just a second. And
There it is.
there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
no.
close timing. You guys left a little early there. All right, Snap, where are we heading?
R2.
Okay. So Bat, hop up on R2. Neo's torn.
Okay.
Go from
Right, from
from
here-
L1, Neo. So start at L1 and
Oh, sniper's up.
yep, snipers down. Let's keep our pace up here so we know we have
Off
enough
plates.
time for final. Okay. Plates here. Sax is torn. Starting at Snap Sweat again.
Start at L1.
And we're heading
And you're going to R1.
honey up.
I'm up.
Perfect. Snipers are up, guys. All right, off plates.
I am torn.
It's R2.
2.
Where's it? L2?
L2.
Okay, got it. Snap and Honey, you guys can get ready for damage.
Alright.
Can go to off plates.
Okay. Everyone to
All right,
damage now.
I can do first well here. As well. I don't know, guys. I'm worried about damage.
Well, we did really well on time. What's crazy about this encounter is it's usually just the time piece that actually causes an issue, less of the look at all these axes up here.
Damn.
Whew. Good job. All right.
Yeah.
What I like about that as well
Red
is
border
you.
salaries.
Let's
Take
go.
that.
Oh yeah.
What I like about that as well is that you've learned half of the final encounter just by learning that, because you do the exact same thing. So, good job. Good job, y'all.
GG.
So we'll do the exact same damage. If you want to do a sanguine, like if you're on sanguine well and you want to use whisper, it's good. But Queenbreaker is still a little stronger, at least for the next like 4 or 5 days.
You're
Yerp. Okay. Once you guys rally, we'll do one last field trip, and then we're going to get it. All right. So, for this encounter, we're going to use the exact same plate callouts, L1, R1, L2, R2. We're going to do the exact same mechanics of there's going to be a plate that's active. We hop onto the plate. We look up above the other plates. We give a clear call out. Someone's going to be torn. They're going to run from the first plate to the second plate. We're going to do it 3 times, the exact same thing. Except when we get to the final, we're not going to take it from a witch. We're going to take it from a knight that will be in the center of the arena, like right in this area where I'm standing, okay? So he will have an aura over him. We're going to steal that aura from him, and then we're going to use that. That's going to protect us because we need to detonate 4 bombs to stun Oryx. And if you're not inside that protection when the bombs go off, you'll die. Okay? So, how do we do that? We will start the encounter. Oryx is going to show himself. He's going to choose one of the 4 plates to go hang out at. Once he does, he's going to slam his hand down, and then the plate that he slams on will become active. That's going to be the first plate with the green ring on it. And then it can move from there, but that's going to be at least the first one. Once that's done, we will start having ogres come out, okay? So like I said earlier, this encounter, there are tons of ogres. So guys, if you look right here, there are tar pits in these close corners in all of the 4. So this here is one tar pit with the ogre. It will come out of here. So this one would be Honey's ogre. This one over here, Snap, this is going to be your ogre location. And the reason I'm calling out where the location is we need those ogres to die inside these pits. Okay? We do not want them roaming anywhere. Okay? Nuke them where they come out. And if you get torn, make sure you call it out clearly to Batman or myself that you need help. Okay? Just call that out. We'll take care of it for you. Or if we get torn, we'll make sure you guys are aware that we're torn so we can't help you, if you need that. So the other 2 here, 6, obviously yours is here in this corner, and then Neo, yours is in this close corner over here. And so with that, when your ogre dies, that you're not quite done. You're almost done with kind of getting back to the state that we were in the last encounter. The last thing you'll need to do is you'll need to make sure you pay attention. There's going to be a knight that will spawn. Sorry, guys, I got too close. I usually don't teach on this side. Let's go ahead and wipe because we got a couple more things to talk about. I was trying to teach on Neo's side because I knew he probably didn't know where the knight came out. I was trying to show him. So as we're loading back in,
I never knew how massive Oryx's thighs were until last week. I never had a reason to try jumping off and wiping so often until then.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah,
when I saw them, I was like, "Wow, this can rival Rolk."
Right?
Or not? Yeah.
Yeah, when you're he does not skip leg day. When you when you're trying to do the challenges and stuff, it's amazing how many times you can wipe. So what I was trying to show you though, Neo, is like, so let's say that this plate was yours. You're going to look in a diagonal manner across the arena. So for you, your thing would be like over here. You're going to look in that far left corner. You're going to have a knight, and it's going to be kind of like a pinkish color, kind of like a dark fuchsia. And once you kill that knight, or you want to make sure you kill that knight before, because what it's doing is it is booking it, and it's coming for your bomb. And it wants to eat your bomb and take it away. We need all 4 bombs, because if we stun Oryx with all 4 bombs, we will get the longest damage phase that we can get. Okay? If any of them get eaten by a knight, then we just have reduced it by 25%, our overall damage phase. Okay? So, we are going to start the encounter. Oryx is going to pop up just like he did. We're going to kill any enemies that pop up. There'll be enemies that will pop up on our plates. Just kill them real quick. They'll go down real easy. Once they're down, Oryx is going to choose one of the plates. We'll let him slam his hand, and then the person who is at that plate is going to hop onto the plate, and they're going to call out where Toland is, so we know who's jumping. Someone's going to get torn in the room, and then in a counterclockwise manner, the ogres will spawn in. So meaning that, I think it's counterclockwise. I'm trying to remember. I think it's like 1 to the right or something of that sort. I'll be able to call it out when we're in the midst of it. Basically, the ogres are going to come out, and then they're going to move around the room in an order. The ogres don't all spawn at one time. They spawn like one corner each after each other. And then the last one is always the final location. So let's say it was Honey's plate. Like Honey would get the last. If Oryx was here, that would be the last ogre to spawn. Once the ogres are down, as soon as you kill your ogre, you want to look in diagonal, and you want to kill the knight that is in this corner or that corner. Once those are done, you are good. You're just going to kind of hang out by your plate. You're going to kill anything that comes up. You're going to hop on your plate if you need to. And then, this is probably the most important part of what we've said. If you guys could come over here just real quick, I want to make sure you guys can physically see this. So, the ogre, when you kill it, it's going to have this big blight that spawns right here, okay? A big black orb. And then it's going to have like a round radius around it, okay? Like a black shadowy radius. To activate the bomb, to stun Oryx for damage, you have to step into the bomb and stand there until you see your name pop up in the left-hand side. And it would say like, Sax has detonated a bomb, or whatever the exact phrasing is, but it'll say like, Sax detonated a bomb, Honeybee has detonated a bomb, Batman has detonated a bomb. And as we are in there, you want to make sure you stand inside your bomb until you see your name. And then we're going to run as fast as our little guardian legs can run to get to the center of the room, because this is where the person who has taken that aura and basically created the safe haven, this is where they're going to stand, okay? So we get in there. After the third person does the jumping, let's say you're the third person jumping, okay? You steal the aura up at top. You're going to come down here. You're going to take the aura from that knight. You're going to kill that knight, and you're just going to plant yourself right here where I'm at. And then in this case, I would take your bomb over, because we need you in the center of the room. Because wherever you move, you're going to have that aura on you. And so I would take your responsibility. The other 4 of us that are doing the bombs, so in this case, it would be myself, Neo, Honey, and Six. We want to stand right on the outer edge of that circular aura or like shadow that I was talking about. You want to stand right outside of it, okay? Oryx, wherever he stands in the room, he's going to raise his hand in the air, and when he slams it down, it's going to say Oryx has called upon the darkness. You're going to see that in the left-hand side of your screen, right above your super. That's when we want to slide in, get in the aura the bomb as fast as possible, until you see Neo, Sax, Honey, Six, all have detonated a bomb. And then we're just going to hustle as fast as we can, get to, in this case, it would be Snap, get to Snap's side. And then let's say that Oryx was right there. We're going to be ready to do damage. Once the bombs go off, damage starts immediately, okay? So we want the well down. We want to make sure that we are locked and loaded, okay? We'll do damage all the way. That's all I'm gonna say, because I think the stuff that happens after damage is fun, and I don't want to spoil it. So we're gonna do that live. Cool.
Yeah. So
question.
real quick, sex.
Oh, go ahead.
Since I'm on L1 here, where did you say my knight that I need to?
It
like,
will
that's
be
gonna come
it'll be
get my bomb?
diagonal for everyone. Okay, so from your ogre spawn, it's gonna be diagonal to where Batman is. Like
Okay, sweet.
this way, away, diagonal away from the center. I guess that's a good question.
Okay, sweet.
Honey, what was your question?
I was just gonna say I've done this a couple times, and I've died a couple times with the timing of the bomb.
Yep.
So you're saying like look for like if it says whatever about the darkness, that's when you walk in, and then when you see your name,
Yep.
run out basically.
Exactly. That's exactly right. So
Okay.
you're gonna come over here real quick. So when we'll call out, and I'll make sure to say it very clearly for you, and I'll say, hey, everyone outside your bombs, you're gonna see that little like shadowy area, and you're gonna stand right here. Okay. When you see on that bottom left corner, it says Oryx calls upon the darkness. You want to go in as soon as you can, and you want to stand right in the center of that orb, that big taken orb. I always just put my body right in the middle of it, and then once it says, like it'll say your name, Honeybee has detonated a bomb. That's when you run back. As soon as you see your name, just hustle into the middle. You should be fine there. I think what happens is if someone doesn't give a clear call out on when to go in, then you get all disoriented. So we're gonna do that. And then Neo, you said, so that the Torn players do exactly the same thing as the last encounter. So the first two players will go to whatever the first. And guys, if your plate is active, make sure you call it out very clearly. So let's say Snap's plate, he's on L1. He'll say L1. Start L1. Start. That's how I like to say it. Just start, and then whatever the plate is to start. That means the Torn player needs to go there. And then Snap, you would look in the air and you say to R1. So then Honey's going to hop up on her plate. And then Neo, let's say you're Torn, you're going to go from Snap's plate up there. The first two times you do the exact same process you did last time. Jump, 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 touch down the top, jump, 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 touch on the top. The final time, the person will jump, hold their interact button to get that brand claimer, and then they're going to come down here and they're going to steal, instead of stealing the brand like we did that last time from those witches up top, they're just going to steal it from a knight that's going to be wandering down here. He'll spawn in like halfway through the encounter and just kind of walk down this like it's his runway, and he'll just be chilling here. Steal that. Once he dies, the person who got torn is going to be sitting here and will just be chilling right here, okay? All right. I have told you everything you need to know to complete the encounter. There's a lot of time, like I've rattled off a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of time in the middle of this encounter. So I'm going to call out things, but now you guys are at least familiar with it. So let's go ahead and do it. Because, this is an awesome fight. I wish shooting that worked.
I know.
Here we go.
Big fella.
Let's go.
Big boy. All right, everyone go ahead and kill these enemies that pop up here. Then kill these taken enemies that are spawning up on your plates here. Nice. All right, stay off plates here until Oryx chooses a plate. He's going to move around the outside. He's going to the right. So either Neo or Honey.
For some honey, maybe.
Going to Honey.
Oh, yep. He likes
All right,
honeybee.
so let him slam first, and then make sure you see that green ring on the plate before you hop up, because if not, you'll get burnt. All right, go ahead. And then, Snap, you're going to get first Ogre here.
I'm Torn.
Okay, I'll get your Ogre. You're going to start at Honey, and then Honey, where is the next one?
R2.
I'm sorry, was I wrong about that? Oh, no, it is. I was right, okay. So, Neo.
Knight spawned in.
Yep.
Neo, hop up.
Yep, Neo, hop onto your plate. I'll get your Knight. Here, Honey.
Thank you. I got my ogre.
No problem.
Everybody off?
Yep, off plates.
Oh my.
Good job.
Neo's torn.
Okay.
L2 start.
L2.
To R1.
Okay, honey up on plate.
Oh, shit.
Here, I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna drop this barricade for you.
Oh, thanks. I was just about
Perfect.
to
We'll do 2 of them. How about that?
Thanks. I did it as I saw yours.
No, it's great.
Right, everybody off plates.
Off plates. Off plates. Sax is torn. Where are we starting
L2
here?
again.
L2. And then where are we heading?
R1 again.
Oh, honey, hop up.
Okay.
Okay. All right, everyone off plates and get ready outside of your bombs. Do not hop into them. Just stay right on the outside of that shadowy area.
Right, I can do first spell here.
And go in. Go in, stand there until... Okay, everyone to me. Everyone to me. Hustle.
Made it. Can't see him.
Here we go. Oh, good job, guys.
Oh, we got it. We got it.
Oh.
Did we really? Holy.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
We did.
So 6 and Neo, you're going to have an ogre to the right and the left here that will spawn out. We need to take them down and stand right outside.
Don't go inside. Just
Stand right outside your bomb.
Oh, okay. I hope he didn't touch the bomb.
No, I think we're okay. I don't think he was in there long enough.
Okay.
And go in now. Go in now.
Go now.
And then come back to us once you see it detonates.
You got a well?
I don't think we have any well.
I have a well.
Let's go, guys.
Oh,
GG.
man.
Let's
everybody.
go.
GG.
Good job, guys.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Anyone get touched?
Very nice.
Oh, what's down here?
All right. Make sure everyone interacts with the chest here. Hold E to approach, and you can buy a red border. Well done.
GG, everybody.
GG.
You know it's a good run when the yap session is longer than the actual attempt takes for like every encounter.
True.
Can Sax talk longer than it takes for us to run the encounter? Any percent. It's like yes. Yes, the answer is yes. So I know that's the one thing, like just trying to get something so you can unlock it. Well done, guys.
GG.
Ever since I figured out you can thunder crash the hand, that's been like my favorite thing. I love it so much. Dree, thank you, man. Yeah, that was a very, very smooth run. Very smooth. So, did you guys all use Queen Breaker for damage?
I did Whisper.
Did Whisper? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I didn't use my super. I was afraid if I used my super, I'd be out of the area and I would die.
Oh, I gotcha. So
because I jump up for it.
So realistically, there's no issue in that final encounter. That's actually a good point. There's actually no issue with leaving the area once the bombs go off. So
oh, okay.
Yeah, so as long as the bombs have exploded and because you guys were all ready to go into the aura or like into the shadow at the same time, the bombs exploded at the exact same time. You guys at that point you could do that. So that's why I was able to like thunder crash like immediately go ahead and do that, and then you could throw that, but obviously it worked out, so no problem.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
It's funny I can tell all the work that Honey, were you a part of the Master King's Fall stuff?
Oh no.
No.
I just ran a regular quick.
I gotcha, because I knew you had said you did it recently, but I knew that Six had done that. So you can always tell when you go in and move back from the master side of things to the normal thing that it's always a very interesting step down. So
Yeah.
well, good job, guys. So
Your asses.
all right. Yeah, I saw Neo said. Now you got to go clean up Oryx's body off of Ghost of the Deep. I was trying to launch to the tower. There we go. Okay, it wouldn't let us go at first. So what is everyone doing in the last couple of days to prepare? Are you guys all prepped?
No.
No.
Same. I don't even have Edge of Fate yet either.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Step number 1.
Honestly, there's some people that they're taking their time and they're deciding that, or they're just trying to figure out if they like how it's going to review and stuff like that. So I don't blame anyone to take some time.
Yeah.
And choose if they want to, or want to make sure. So yeah, that's also a consideration too. Sometimes it'd be like that.
Yeah.
We still have to do all the bounty prepping, and I don't even want to think about armor.
I know.
It's just so hard trying to find accurate information and kind of not even have a concept of their full plan for the changes.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like
it's very hard to prepare with the not really a full picture.
Yeah, there are quite a few things that are like, I don't know. Like, they've told us how it's going to work, but like sometimes you just don't know how something is going to feel until you get in the mix of it. So it'll actually be nice to have to look at, I guess you don't have to, but like to get to look at armor for the first time in a long time and actually consider what, what has dropped on it. Right now it's usually an insta delete unless if I'm not max power, then maybe I'll infuse into that or something like that. But outside of that. Trying to decide if I want to spend all these engrams at Rahul and stuff. I don't know that I want to click them all. I do have quite a few. I've got 47 failsafe engrams. Should I try to make the same video 3 times before the end of the season for the 3rd time and get 99 engrams one more time?
You should just tell them at this point to create a failsafe gacha.
For real. Yeah. That's what my suggestion will be to the Destiny Rising devs. Like, you know what is the most fun part of Destiny 2? Hoarding failsafe engrams and then spamming them all. So it's like, why don't we just adopt that for Destiny Rising? That'd be fantastic. So, but all right, well, GG's guys. I'm gonna hop out of here.
Yep. GG.
So
GG's.
I will talk to you guys later.
See
Yeah.
Yeah.
evening.
GG's.
GG, everybody.
Oh, y'all, that was good. That was awesome. Aldo, we can do that, man. We can do that, brother. So are you... So I'm going to be back on tomorrow. So just for everyone's knowledge who is viewing right now. So first off, here's what I do want to say. There's a few little housekeeping things I did not do. First off, if you are hanging out and you have not yet obtained the Pixel Perfect emblem that is right above, if you gift or subscribe to the channel between now and I believe it's the 18th of July, just a single tier 1 sub, you will get this. You'll be able to get it as long as your Twitch is connected to your Twitch account, or your Twitch is to your Bungie account. Second off, you will be able to let me back up. We are raising money for the Bungie Day celebration. Bungie Day was on 7/7. However, we are raising as a community. We are raising here. So we have raised $288 of the $1,000, the goal there. So if you are considering it, if you are thinking about donating, and then you wanted to get some cool loot or some in-game rewards for that, you could choose and do this. And there's actually, there are ways that you can be generous and then get stuff on the back end as well to have in game. So I really like this incandescent emblem here. I got it for my alt account. I think I'm going to also get it for my main account and some of these other ones that I need to pick up that I missed out on. So if you're considering that, or if you are considering that, would you please utilize our link like I just put in the chat? That would be greatly appreciated. Would love to hit that $1,000 before the 28th or 29th rather. That would be awesome. That would just be great. This is the first time doing it. Would really appreciate that. And finally, tomorrow I have my first full Titan build video that's coming out. So I've had a ton of people ask me, they're like, hey, can you make a build video? You make a lot of like guide videos and things of that sort. Like, could you make an actual build video? It's my first shot at it. What I'm doing is basically playing around with the concept of what does it look like to take a peek forward at the artifact and the exotic changes that are coming on July 15th. Put them together into something that actually is a pretty strong build right now currently, but it's just going to get juiced even more. So I gave a little teaser, but here, let me do this for you guys. I'll give you guys even a bigger tease here because you're here watching. Let me see if I can save this and open it here. Here is the thumbnail for tomorrow's video. So this is the full thumbnail. Here, I'll actually move it to the side so you guys can fully see it. Get my big head out of the way. So we are going full fire and ice tomorrow. Okay. So there's all sorts of stuff that plays together into this mixture of solar and stasis synergy. You can actually do it as well with a lot of strand stuff there, but there is a lot of solar and stasis synergy here. So we're playing together. We're going to mix a little fire and ice tomorrow. You will see that. It's going to be tomorrow morning. That video is going to come out. So I'm doing changing things up a little bit. Usually I release videos in the afternoon doing this. This is a fully scripted video. So if you guys are around the channel much, you probably see that sometimes I put out videos that are fully scripted. Sometimes I put out videos that are a little more off the cuff, things that we're talking about on stream. And then I also put out a video. It got some good views, but it's one that I think I'm really proud of, guys. So I don't know if you guys watched it, but if you didn't, I'm gonna pull it up right now. This was a hilarious Nightfall experience. This one right here. Actually, myself, Batman, and I believe Trey from the Discord server. This one right here, this Destiny 2 Grandmaster Nightfall went off the rails fast. This was an insane night. We were dying laughing. My face was killing me from how hard we were laughing. So if you guys have not watched that video, I would say that was an all-timer since creating the channel. Yeah, Batman's in chat. That was a fantastic night. So if you guys have not watched that, give that a look. I think you guys will enjoy that. I like making that stuff. I want to make more of that stuff, and then that is kind of a natural thing where it's like being able to expand the reach of the channel, things like that. So yeah, thanks, Sling. So yeah, this will be a cool video to come out tomorrow, and I say it in the end of the video, but this is what I'll leave you with for tonight, because I'm going to go ahead and sign off soon, because I'm going live tomorrow morning starting at 8 a.m. So we're going to do a long stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be my prep stream. So prepping, going to do some bounty prepping, going to do some cleanup, some engram stuff, might do some lost sector stuff, things of that sort, do some more exotics. I put out a short last night where I went in and used that season pass thing from Firefox to go back to some of my past seasons, pull some exotic engrams forward and some exotic ciphers. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to hang out probably 5-6 hours tomorrow, just vibe, starting first thing in the morning. So if you guys are around, come hang out. It's going to be a good time, and we'll kind of do some things. So yeah, I honestly, man, so here is my philosophy on, because Dree, I agree with you, but what I think, and this is kind of a core philosophy for me on the channel, is just that, like, if I put out content that is helpful to you guys, that's helpful to the people in our server, the people in our community, I feel like everything's going to take care of itself. That's how it's been so far, and that's how I believe it will continue to be. So I want to be as helpful as possible. Sometimes that means getting a little like TWID video out real quick or something. Maybe that means, like last night, I recorded a podcast that had nothing to do with Destiny last night. And then I hopped on the game for like 2 seconds, and then I had this realization. I'm like, oh snap, I could go back and see if I have any exotics in there. And I found that I did. So made like a quick TikTok, YouTube short, turned it around, put them up. They kind of popped off, went real crazy. So, you know, I'm testing different things, but what I really, really need from you guys, and this is super helpful, honestly, like you guys just being here hanging out for the teaching runs. I'm working on a schedule. I'm going to have like a schedule graphic go up. It'll be on the Twitch channel. It'll be on YouTube, things of this sort. But Thursday nights are going to be my teaching raid nights. So if you are interested in learning like you could have tonight by watching, that will work. If you're interested in being a part of it, come out. You know, when I put up the post, hop in there, let me know. I'm working on a way inside our Discord where you can go in and you can kind of put up postings. So like Aldo just said on the YouTube side of things, Aldo said, hey, I'd like to do Sundered Doctrine sometime. Could you teach me, or could I have someone help teach me? We can do that. But I want to get things up so we can get things posted. And as we get more people, like you may be really, really experienced in one part of the game, but you might just not have had a chance to run something. Like we're about to have a new raid come out. You saw it today, Desert Perpetual. The Desert Perpetual raid is coming out. And so like I'm going to be running that day one, and then I'm going to be working my tail off to make sure you guys understand how to do it. That we can get a full comprehension throughout our clan, so we can get throughout the server, and then I can get content out there. Now, I don't know if that's going to look like creating a full guide video for my channel. It could. This will be the first thing that will really come out, because Sundered Doctrine had already been out. I did create a solo guide for Sundered Doctrine, but I didn't create like a day one guide type situation. I don't know that it makes sense for me to try to fight against the Fallouts and the Dados and those types of people, the Rick Cackuses of the world, to try to like create content that would compete on that front. But I think if I can find ways to like teach people, maybe do quite a bit of streaming, get people through similar to what we did, as long as you guys have a little bit of yeah, Dree, I think that's the key. Now, to be fair, it is being me to create guides, right? So this here that I have on screen, if you guys have not, so before I created the Sax Plays Games server in this channel, I've been creating guides and stuff for Destiny for years. So if you guys go to if you're in the Discord, you can just straight up go to, there is a what's it called here? Destiny Resources channel. And there's an in-game resources page basically that has a link to all of or it will bring you directly to all of these different locations. So Sunder Doctrine, Vesper, 0 Hour, and so on. And then what I've done is I've gone through here, because these used to be in our Discord, and I went through and I've kind of meticulously like curated these so that you can have all this information. This is for free. Currently, there's no ads on here. If there would be ads, it would be something that would like directly support the channel and in our endeavors, like what we're doing. But currently, like, this is a great place. In full disclosure, there are a lot of people who use these resources every single day. Get in here, people I've never met, people I'll probably never talk to. And so, to your point, Dree, like the stuff that I care about and things like that, I care about helping people accomplish things that they didn't think was possible. And so that's my goal. That genuinely is my goal. So yeah, so Neo, I mean, that's a great point, man. That's exactly right. Like, this is what I would direct someone who's like, hey, I want to start teaching people how to do it and how to do content. If you say, hey, I want to do Warlord's Ruin, well, man, like, the main thing that I don't think a lot of people think about, like, so for years, literal years at this point, myself, and then if you look in the Sax Plays Game server, we have a run up this week of myself and Hala. Myself and Hala is that we basically rotated, and because she's on Central Time, I'm on Eastern Time, and when I was working my other job, it was a little too late for me to get into runs with her, because with kids and stuff. So what we found was, like, we would try our best to do things on the weekend, things of that sort, but she would take care of doing teaching runs and hosting that, let's say, on a Thursday, and I would take care of it on Wednesday, and I would do mine like at 7:30 p.m. so we would be done free and clear, and then she would do hers later, and we would get a bunch of people through. And we just did that for years, guys, like literally like years. And so over time, I needed to create stuff that we could have just a shared language across. So to Neo's point, to Tommy's point, to Batman's point, like, these here, this is handcrafted and molded, and we go through, and it's tested, right? Like, we go through, and, you know, Hala and I duke it out, you know, in a loving way, like, talk about it, and she'll be like, I don't think we should say this in this way because we don't want to get people mistaken and stuff. So we go through, and we really want you guys to understand what you're doing. And so, Dree, you said, one thing that I noticed, one of your streams, you use Paint, some other program, to provide a diagram of the encounter for your stream. So when I did that actually wasn't a stream. It was kind of in the same format, like what I'm doing right now, but it was actually I just did like a screen recording, so it was like offline. I wasn't streaming. But to your point, that is a good thing. I need to pull that tool back out. I've not used it since I reconfigured some things with my PC and stuff, so I'm a little worried it might break something if I was trying to stream and do all that stuff at the same time. But I'll definitely play around with it, because if I need to, I think we can do that. So yeah, you guys can come in here. You can see. So, like, let's go over here. We'll go to the Salvation's Edge. So you can go in here, and you can see we have all the maps and such. And then I went in and captured all of these screenshots and did all the labeling and all the, yes. Yeah, I made this whole website. So here, I'll put this, I'll drop this in to both chats here for you guys, if you guys would like to check it out. You guys can go to force-2-wipe.com. That's my main account's clan. That's what I've been on. So yeah, get on there. You know, we're refining things, figuring out, but guys, I can't say it enough. I mean, I tell them, and I try to be, but between Batman, Revolt, and Neo, like, the four of us right now are really locked in right now, and you know, Technically I'm not doing it for free because I'm, I make a little bit of money off of like the YouTube side of things of that sort. But like we're, for all intents and purposes, like we're investing into you guys, into what's going on, and we're trying to make this thing work. So we appreciate you guys hanging out, being here, being in the Discord, posting LFG stuff up there, and understanding like, hey, we're trying to help when we can. Can't always help, trying our best. But yeah, if you guys want to learn anything, if you want to learn how to teach people, or if you want to, that's awesome. If you want to try to understand things thoroughly, if you have questions from this stuff, the main thing, and I think I got sidetracked of this earlier when we were talking about the video. This is the last thing I will say because I do need to go because I'm going to be up early back on stream. For this video, I say at the very end that I'm trying to get 1% better every single day at this job. And so what I need is like when these videos go live, if you guys can watch them, first off, if you can watch them, and even if you get distracted or you get pulled away, if you would let it play, especially on the first playthrough, if you when you watch it, if you let it play all the way through, because that tells YouTube like, oh, this is actually a good video worth watching. So I mean, I don't want you to watch it if you think it's a trash video, but if you think it's good, let it play through, even if you want to come back to it later. But I say at the end of the video that I really do, like, this is the first build video. It's not going to be perfect, but I do think it's a very strong build. I got gameplay footage in there. I got a lot of stuff in there, a lot of different things. And so if you could be like, in the comments section, like, hey, like, I'm going to try this out, or this is something I think would be cool to work with it. And then once you go do it, come back to the comment section and be like, hey, I tried this worked well, or I liked this, because I want to refine that. So what's up, Yoshi? So Yoshi, in the Yoshi just asked in the YouTube chat how to get that choir of one. Saw the short. A lot of stuff when you do that, will you check, Yoshi, make sure you're checking the Nessus planet here. And do you see a mission meteoric option here in this bottom right? And then here's what I would actually say as well, may be helpful for you, Yoshi, is if you go, let's see if I can find a link here for you. I did a live stream probably about almost 2 months ago now. That's crazy. Here, I just linked that to you. If you go to that link there, that is a live stream that I did for, what was it? It was about 4 hours. And I started because I had so many people coming in my chat asking me, just like you did, because it's convoluted as all get out. I had so many people come through and be like, hey, like, I can't find this. Like, how do we do it? So I took an alt account, started it up, and played all the way through. So episode echoes, I started at the very beginning, and I went all the way through until getting to the episode echoes, or the actual encore mission quest. So I didn't play through the encore mission in that, because there's a ton of builds and stuff like that. But that is the basis of it. So I know you have to do the first Revenant quest, you have to do the first Heresy quest, and you have to do the first mission of the final shape. So try that. Make sure if you played anything in the past, make sure, like, if you are, I don't think I'm in the tower right now, am I? Oh, I am. Make sure you come over here and interact with this quest archive and see if it's under the seasonal as well, Yoshi. Try that out. So, well, guys, I'm going to be back live tomorrow, roughly 8 a.m. I always shoot for the early side if I can. But I'm going to be right around that 8 a.m. time. And then I'll probably be on, I will say I'll probably be on for sure until noon, 1 o'clock, things like that. And I'm going to be vibing. If you guys are working and stuff, if you have the ability, if you're just sitting at a desk or whatever, and you can throw it up on a phone or on another tab, that's greatly appreciated. If not, no problem at all. You could always catch highlights later. catch, all the streams go up on YouTube. I don't know if you guys have actually seen that. I actually have a lot of viewership that pops up on the channel under this live tab here. So if you come to the channel and you go to this live tab, YouTube used to make it very convoluted where you would have to upload stuff, and then you'd have to take it and you have to download it from somewhere else, and then you have to upload it somewhere else. You can go in here and you can actually see, like, I get pretty good views on stuff afterwards. These views that pop up will kind of pop up on the other side. So yeah. But guys, I've been yapping all night, actually to the point where my throat's hurting a little bit. So we're going to go chill. I appreciate you guys, and I will be live tomorrow morning. Once again, if you guys are considering, if you would, or if you are considering donating, please consider using my link, !Bungie Day, in chat. You can do that. And until next time, y'all, be blessed. I'll talk to you later. Bye.